Back. Chicken here. So today we're going to be doing some ZOOKA attacks on Dr. Terror and maybe some player bases. You'll see I've got the full boost going, and bit of an announcement to make. We'll start the video off with this, guys. I did finally finish a base on Tinderbox. So that was pretty satisfying. I just did it now. I didn't do it on video because I've been screwing up, and the chicken had to prevail for once, guys. And today we did. So we're gonna dive into this one first, just to give us a couple. Whoops, go away, Mr. Help. We're gonna be diving into this first because actually we'll show Icy's attack first. Just to give us some time, so we don't have to waste too many diamonds. So yeah. So I haven't seen this attack yet. I saw that he had rifle cryo ZOOKA for some reason, so that was pretty terrifying, honestly. Like he did go ahead and finish it, but just a pretty crazy attack for an operation. Like this is what you use against player bases, right? Like you wouldn't ever load this up for an operation. That's kind of ridiculous. So we're gonna put it into 4-speed here, just so we can get the attack moving along a bit. I'm not sure what his plan. I guess he's just kind of using the rifleman as a shield because, well, like obviously he is, but I mean, just because as long as he gets his Zookas back there, and with like a handful of riflemen, they should be all right. I'm not sure what the health on this core was, but he had a full boost, I believe. So couldn't have been that crazy. Yeah, let's check the boost. 80 damage, 62 health, 186 GB. Okay, so yeah, we'll go into the chicken's attack next, and look at that damage boost. 140, 66, and 220. That is nuts. I was pretty excited when I saw Axiom today because I've done this base a few times before in the past. So basically, just group the Zookas up, get them back, shock, and you're good to go. Once you get behind the core, it's really just the rocket launchers and the shock launchers that are going to bother you. You can let the cannons just kind of have a go at you. It's not the end of the world. Especially with a 140% damage boost. Like I probably could have. I probably would have been okay. Sorry for the word vomit. Would have been okay to lose a few. You see right there, I got a little nervous because the flare ran out at a pretty bad time. Thankfully, I had a good smoking path, so I didn't run into any of the flamethrowers or trigger the rocket launchers. I don't think I would have ran over that boom mine, but I went ahead and took it out anyways, just to be sure. I don't think those mortars were in range either, but again, just to be sure. I had 91 GB at this point when I was behind the core, before the 3 shocks, so I had 2 shocks left after this, I believe. But yeah, we were able to blast through that relatively quickly. I probably should have shown it in real time just so you could see the full effect of the. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna play that back just so you can see the damage in real time because it was awesome. 140% damage. I'm sure you guys don't. Not everyone sees it all the time unless you do like higher up level operations because that's when you need that much damage. You definitely don't need it for just doing Tinderbox, but. It's fun to use. I'm going to, I don't think I have enough dimes for warriors, but I'm going to be diamonding up the Zooks, and that's going to be really fun to see how quickly we can blast down some player bases, and probably do Dr. Terror as well. So it's just getting an idea of the damage. It's pretty crazy. Almost ran, like, I did it within 1 shock time, but almost ran out of the shock duration there, so just to give you an idea of what that kind of damage gives you. So we're going to be diving into Dr. Terrence. We're going to be clearing out these mines, I believe, and we're going to be doing a bit of a chicken landing here. So because the beach is so small, I actually can't fit 4 boats in the smokes, which is kind of annoying. We're going to be putting another smoke there. And we're going to flare right about here. And we're going to try to group them up. So people complaining about the ZOOKA pathing being different. It's not different. They didn't nerf it. It's just back to the way it was before. Like, it's really not. You'll see here. I mean, I might eat my words in this one. I don't know. I eat my words a lot, but you'll see it's not that terrible. Like, yes, they do spread out there. Yes, it is annoying. Yes, it is harder to group them up. But I mean, it's not the end of the world, guys. Like, you just have to. It just takes that much more planning. Oh, I just shocked some. But yeah, you see what I mean there. Like, it's sometimes you will get screwed. Like, I have seen a couple pictures of the Zookas like doing some crazy stuff. But I think that's more or less just one-off kind of events. Like, for the most part, I have seen them act basically the same as they usually as they did in previous like how the AI was previously. I don't think it's any worse than it used to be. That's just based on my experience, guys. So let me know in the comments if you've seen some pretty wacky stuff with the Zookas recently. Where are we gonna go here? This is going to be tough. Since it's not that crazy of a walk, I'm going to take out these two mortars and just use that as my landing. I'm going to use that as my ZOOKA pocket. So we're going to take out these two. Okay, I guess Terra doesn't have prototypes, eh? That would be interesting to start seeing. 1, 2, 3, smoke. 1, 2, 3, smoke. 1, 2. And we're going to be flying right about there. So this could get a little wonky. You see how I'm smoking very close to the last smoke? That's to get the larger radius of the smoke sphere. I'm going to bunch them back up. And now I'm going to lock them. Okay. Alright, so hopefully, yeah, we'll have enough time there. Ba-boom! Back. Terror goes down with the chicken. Luckily, that rocket launcher didn't fire. I've seen recently in just in my attacks that you can usually get you'll always get one shot with the Zookas off before the rocket launcher fires. So that's really big to know if you have like if you're going up against a base that doesn't have any ice, or if you just have like a massive damage boost like I do, you don't always have to shock all the rocket launchers if they are in range, which is pretty good to know, I think. So we're going to get rid of that, we're going to get rid of this. I'm not doing this optimally with my GB, obviously I just have a lot, so I'm okay to use it here. So you see the new critters too. They've gone back to how they were as well, with they blow up mines when they land on a building now, which they didn't used to, which is awesome. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, because they changed them to it was like if you threw them out on a building, they wouldn't trigger any mines if they were already there. And I guess that was just a bug because they put it back. And the same thing with the Zookas. How they were grouping up much tighter. I guess that's not how they wanted it because they switched it back on us. So you see like that, I am going to have to put another smoke down because they are going to walk out of it a little bit. And we'll group them up there and then there. 1, 2. So I guess it's kind of like heavy Zooka is now, or used to be, or is now, because I find the flare back and then flaring forward really helps a lot. You'll see that guy just gets melted. He only had 2 ice though, and that's why. But yeah, you see what I mean. Like having massive damage boosts and like a bunch of GB and all the Zookas, it's just the most fun to like clear bases with. It's just a it's just a blast. Excuse the bad pun there. So we're going to be for this one. Where do we want to go? I want to take out this mortar and that, and I want to go right about there. So before they changed the critters, I wouldn't be able to clear those mines there because they wouldn't clear them because they would technically be on buildings. So it's nice to have that all sorted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So you hear me counting there. That seems to be the best way to get them grouped up for me. I'm not sure if there's any actual Zmod science to that, but it just works for me. I don't know. It might be a good way to do it for you if you're trying to figure out the ZOOKAs. Oops, 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 oops. Okay, and then flare back. Actually, no, that's fine. They're all covered. Flare there. Shock, 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 shock. Critter. Medkit. Whoa, way too late. Or way too early, I mean. Wow, that was bad. Yeah, we're not going to do this one because the shock launcher is going to hit us. But, yeah, I was just way too early on my shocks. It's because I think I smoked them again or something. I don't know what I was doing. That was dumb. But yeah, a little hashtag chicken fail. Video would not be complete without those. God forbid there was one not stupid chicken attack for once. So that's gonna wrap it up for the video today, guys. We'll see if I got any cool hot pot replays. Yeah, I'm kind of getting smoked on the hot pots again. Again, could just be my layout. Maybe people are starting to get used to them and they understand that they just need to be shocked. Oh, look at this. That's cool. He's flaring them up like Zukas. I've never seen anyone use T-meds like this. This guy must be an expert. Hashtag chicken expert. I don't understand either. So he's flaring. Oh, okay, yeah. He's just flaring to the back. If you flare to the back of my base, you basically can just like farm up everything and win. I should probably change it, but I mean, I'm just too lazy at this point. And I mean, half the time, you've seen most of my defense replays. I do get a good whack of intel from it for the most part when people do attacks like this. Especially with the hot pots, because if you let those go, they're just going to melt. There's instant troop killers. So I guess that was an okay attack. He lost a lot of guys, but I mean, got the job done pretty quickly. So yeah, we'll show what this guy does. I'm assuming that he flares to the back again. We will see though. He's taking out the boom cannons there, so maybe. Yeah, okay. Was this the same replay I just showed? What? What are we doing, chicken? Sorry, a little hashtag chicken brain fart there. Wait a second. Meg and this guy. Was this guy's attack different? Or is this just apparently how you use T-meds? Maybe I'm just unaware. Was this? Oh, okay. No, this is way different. Yeah, okay. I was surprised this guy went head on and still had no problems. I guess the hot pots don't have that much range, guys. So I mean, they are OP for sure, but they're not like if they had the range of like a mortar or something, then they would be like ridiculous. Or obviously like a shock launcher or a rocket launcher would just be stupid. But yeah, I guess their range is fair. I guess it is like when you think about it, it's basically a direct nerf to RZM because you would kind of just let those guys fly up on the base. And this kind of forces people to be more creative, like with the landings and the attacks in general, and like you have to actually plan a bit. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for the video today, guys. Let me know in the comments if you're boosting today, what you're boosting, what your operations are like in your task force currently at the moment. And leave a like for the first of the last few chicken attempts on Tinderbox that was actually successful and not super embarrassing and extremely frustrating. And we're going to be loading up some warriors. I might get some, I might do a video about warriors with all this damage because that's going to be cool to see. So let me know in the comments if you want to see warriors with the plus 140 damage boost. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.